All right, guys, here's a quick look at the map as it stands now. It's 6:15 as we do this little update. I'm just going to jump around on the radar and, let you guys look at the graphics here. Tornado watch in effect for the northern, quarter of Alabama, really the Shoals, Tennessee Valley region. A couple active warnings, and these look pretty nasty, honestly. Not good. As we look at this storm, I'm going to pull up the Huntsville. In fact, you see this here. This is a confirmed tornado. So if you're in the Huntsville area, this is one that you do not want to be in the path of. I will say this too. This has had a history of some large hail here. I'm going to switch over to high top radar, and you see these clusters within here that are pink. That's where you have potentially hail cores, so we'll have to watch for that. Really, the thing to note here is where these storms initiated. Okay, so I said earlier on the newscast that I thought maybe we'll see some thunderstorms here. Well, they did not initiate to the south; they initiated north. So what does that mean for us? That means our threat is going to come from this line back here. Okay, so this line is going to come together over time, and this is what's going to come into western Alabama. We have a couple warnings on these back in Mississippi, and as for how far away these are, this is going to be another hour or so before this gets to the state line near Tupelo. This will be in northern Marion County. Right here, this would put it at about an hour. It's closer to 8 o'clock. Maybe a little after for Lamar County, and then if this cell holds together, we still have probably another 2 hours. So 8 o'clock, a little after, between 8 and 9, this enters our westernmost counties, and that's kind of what we'll be looking for as we head through the evening. So this is the SPC outlook. We've talked about this and how it alters. We'll probably see some changes to the timing of this, but in general, we need to be on alert here moving forward as we get into the evening, as this will be a threat that does not necessarily follow this guideline. I'll show you some of the modeling here. I'm going to grab the latest, and we will take a look here together. I'm going to get rid of some of this other stuff we don't need. And okay, so here we go. This is initialized at 6 o'clock. I'll just drag this forward here. And at 9 o'clock, it's got this line coming in. Now, this line has not fully materialized yet, so we'll have to see. But at 9, it depicts a line of storms. Again, the biggest threat with this is going to be gusty winds, possibly some hail cores. You can get a tornado embedded within this line. That's always possible. I'm going to move this ahead a little bit more. Let's go to about 11 o'clock. Now it shows that line just south of Birmingham, coming through, say, Center, Weiss Lake, down towards Weaver, Jacksonville, Anniston, over towards Lincoln, Logan Martin. This would stretch back towards Alabaster. And again, this isn't an answer key. It's just a rough idea. Into Bibb County, this would be just south of Tuscaloosa by 11 and stretching all the way down to the Lock and Dam near Demopolis. Like I said, this will be fast moving. By 1 o'clock, this may be clear of most of our central Alabama cities. Heads up, areas down just north of Montgomery. This line may still pack a punch there, but it should be weakening by that point. And then as we head into the evening for folks down in the Wiregrass, we'll see if this line holds together. Models showing it may. So we'll keep an eye out for folks in the Wiregrass, so right around daybreak on Wednesday. So we'll watch this very closely. Again, as of right now, there are no additional watches in place. I do expect a watch to be issued for central Alabama. Again, time's about 6:20. Just a quick update here. We'll have more coming your way as needed later this evening. Be safe.